Hi guys, what's up? It's Kels. I gotta play something free. This is my new iPod. It's pink. I don't know what it is with me and pink lately, but just listen. There's no headphones. There's no headphones. And I love it. I can also record videos with it. It's the coolest thing in the world. So I want to tell you guys a cool story. Everything. I've made this video like 4 times. And the one was like really long, so I'm going to try to shorten it, compact it in a little box, and put it on the internet. Anyway. And then the other one was just boring and I just don't like it. And then I keep messing up and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're going to get into this. My first cool little thing. So, I keep telling you guys that Carmelo Anthony is my husband. And he is my husband. I love him. Oh, I love him. Anyway, I met this guy on this website that I have. It's called Tagged. And I love Tagged. And I always add people from all over the world. Actually, it's not even just people. I only add black men because I'm just interested in black men. And I really don't. It's just, I don't know. I just use it to look at hot black men. But I met this guy. And we started talking. And tell me why his name is Carmelo Anthony. What? He showed me his ID. His name is Carmelo. And I just was so amused by it. I was just like, oh my gosh, no way. Is your name really Carmelo? He sent me his ID, a picture of his ID, and said Carmelo Anthony. In his picture. And I was just like, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. And then like 10 minutes later, he was like, I want to wifey you. And I was like, what? I was like, irony, because Carmelo Anthony is my husband. And I told him, I was like, yo, Carmelo Anthony is my favorite basketball player in the entire world. And I tell everybody that he's my husband. And like, I'm really just joking. Like, I know Carmelo Anthony is not my husband. But I love him. You guys don't know. I see him on TV and I get chills on my body. Like, he is my freaking hero. And maybe one of these days I will tell you why he's my hero, but not tonight. So, maybe I will tonight. You know what, I will. I'll tell you why. He was drafted to the NBA in 2003. And my brother graduated in 2002 and I switched to my new school. And I was, brand new girl. I didn't know anybody. My dad was the basketball coach for my high school. And I started playing basketball. And I really wasn't into it. And I was kind of suicidal, slightly. Really suicidal when I was in high school. Like, I was this new girl. I didn't like myself. I was miserable. And my dad calls me downstairs and he was like, come downstairs and watch this guy play basketball. And I was like, all right. This was his opening game. And he was like, come downstairs and watch this guy play basketball. I was like, I don't want to. I was upstairs, no joke. I was upstairs really suicidal. Like, it was a really bad night. We're not going to get into details, but let me just say that I was in a bad way that night. And my dad kept calling me downstairs to come watch this guy play basketball. And I was like, I don't want to. And he finally got me to come downstairs. And I'm watching this guy play basketball. Did not see him up close at all. I'm watching him shoot. And I'm watching him play. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this guy is so good. Like he is just so good. And ever since then, it just was different. Like, when I would watch him play basketball, I wouldn't feel the pain that I felt. I was a depressed girl. I was really depressed when I was younger. And if I would ever get depressed, I would watch a game. Because I used to record his games all the time. And, I would get depressed and I'd just pop in one of his games and I'd watch him play basketball and I'd feel better. Instead of doing all these psychotic things to myself, I'd just watch him play basketball. So, he literally saved my life. I would say he literally saved my life. Because I guarantee you, if it weren't for his passion for the game, I probably wouldn't be here. And really, that's pretty much how I feel, And I know half of people are probably like, that's stupid. But I don't think it's stupid. I think if I met him in person, I would thank him for that. Because I feel like he saved my life. And then I saw him up close. And I was like, yo, homeboy is sexy. And then I was just like, oh my god, he's my husband. And on from there. Anyway, besides that, we're going to go on to the next thing. There's a guy. I don't know who it is. But he keeps running down my street. So if you see me look out my window real quick, he's probably running. It kind of scared me the first time that he did it. I was like, what is he doing? Because he was trucking and just running like as fast as he could. And then I just saw him again just a little bit ago. So I don't know if he's going to come back down. But he's scaring me. He's wearing a gray jumpsuit. Maybe he's just exercising. I don't know. But I don't care. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is this dude, the dude that I've been talking about, the one that was like, you do you, I do me, and when we're together, we do us. And I told you how I cut him off, how I deaded him. It's done, finished, over. This dude is psycho, all right? I cannot, when I look at this dude, I want to bark, bleh, bleh, bleh. I want to puke. He used to be like this sweet, handsome, wonderful man, and now he's just ugly as sin to me. I just can't stand looking at him. He makes me want to hurl. His baby mom added me on Facebook, okay? And I'm the type of person, I don't care who you are. You add me, obviously you want to talk to me about something. Obviously you like me enough to add me. So even if we had beef in our past, I'm going to squash it. You know, that's just how I am. I'm not just going to add you, and I don't add people I don't like. Like, if I really, really don't like you, I'm not going to add you. Like, if we're beefing, it's not happening. But if you add me, all right, obviously you got something to say to me, so I'm going to add you. I'm going to start talking to you and be like, yo, what's good? And that's exactly what I did to this girl. She added me. I confirmed it, and I was like, yo, I thought you hated me. We started talking, conversing, squashed everything. Obviously, everything that went on between us, the reason why we didn't like each other is because of this dude. He went back and forth lying between us. Typical, right? Typical dude. He, no joke, 30 seconds after I added this girl on Facebook, after I confirmed her friend request, I get a message on Facebook on my phone. I was at work, okay? I was sitting in my break room. I was so mad. He starts blowing my phone up, and he's like, you're fake because you talked all this garbage about her, blah, blah, blah. The only thing I ever said about this girl was that she's not going to say anything to me. That's all I really said. I never said I was going to hit her. I never said I didn't like her because of this, that, blah, 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 blah. I just said, if we were ever face to face, she's not going to say anything to me. That's just how it is. I don't, because that's how people are. I know people aren't going to say anything to me. Most people. There are some, very few people that will say something to me, but most people won't. I'm intimidating. That's just how it is. I come off intimidating. Shouldn't be. I don't understand why people are afraid of me. You shouldn't be, because I'm not psychotic like that. But most people are intimidated by me. That's cool. Whatever. Which is why I say, people, you're not saying anything to me. Anyway, he started flipping out. Going crazy, like flipping out. And the only reason why he didn't want me to talk to her is because she blew his spot up. She blew his spot up. She told me all this stuff about him. I already knew it. Like, I already knew it. And that's why I deaded it. And I told her, I was like, I deaded it with him like 2 weeks ago. And the reason why is because I knew he's playing games. I know more now than I did before. Because that dude playing mad games with females. And not even just me and her. Me, her, and like 3 other girls playing mad games. And then he prides himself about how he's not from Elmira. He act like he's from Elmira. Like, he'll be like, I'm not an Elmira dude. You act like one. Stop verbally abusing women and saying that they're fat and ugly, because that's what he said to me. Oh, because you're not getting your way and you're not getting what you want, and I offended you and upset you in some sort of way. I'm all of a sudden fat and ugly, but when we were talking, I was the prettiest girl you ever seen, right? That's so stupid. Why did you do that? I don't do that to you. If I get mad at a dude, I'm not like, you're ugly. Because I know you're not ugly. My ex-boyfriend, I'm not beefing with him anymore. We are cool. This is just an example. When we would fight, he would call me ugly. And I would never say back to him that he was ugly. Ever. I would use other things to poke at him. Because he's not ugly. I'm not going to play him like that. He's not ugly. Like, I'm not going to lie to you to make you feel bad. I'll tell you the truth to make you feel bad. I'll tell you things about you that are true that will make you feel bad. Because that hurts more. Like, if I'm lying to you and telling you that you're ugly, and everybody in the world knows that you are not ugly, what's the point of that? That's, you know it ain't true. If I'm telling you, say you're a deadbeat dad. Say you're a deadbeat dad, and I say you're a deadbeat dad. That's going to hurt your feelings more than if I call you ugly. Simple, right? Anyway, he's flipping out on me, telling me I'm fake. Sweetheart, I'm not fake, okay? Fake is somebody that puts on a front. I don't put on a front. I tell it like it is. Like this right here, this is not front. I act like this all day, every day. This is how I am with everybody. I don't care. You know, I meet people, and it's like I've known them forever because I don't care. But, like, I'll go to an interview, not an interview, what are they called? An orientation for a job. And I'll talk to everybody in the orientation like I've known them for years because I don't care what people think about me. Like, I'm going to have to work with you anyway, so what's the point of me acting all shy and quiet? And I'm just going to let you know, this is how I am all the time with everybody. I don't care. Like, I'm a crazy person. I'm energetic. I'm weird. And I don't care. I like being weird. You know, I like being weird. But this dude went on and on and on and on and on and on about how I'm this, that, and the third. Sweetie, no, I'm not. You just don't like me right now because I made you mad. And stop playing games with females because you're going to get caught. Trust me, sweetheart, you are going to get caught. And if I don't blow your spot up, somebody else will. That's what I'm going to say. Because I already heard people talking about going to blow your spot up and this, that, and the third. And I just think it's funny because I don't got to do anything. Wonderful, right? Wonderful. I just think it's wonderful. Anyway, I don't want to talk about him anymore because I don't like him. He makes me want to puke. Blah. Anyway. But me and his baby mama are mad chill. Our daughter's going to hang out because she's mad cool. And I'm just so glad that he's not blinding me anymore to see this cool female. And that's what I don't like about people. That's another pet peeve. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like when somebody blinds you. Like you meet somebody and they don't like that person. But who knows? You and them could be their best friend. My very best friend in the entire world, her name is Cassie. She's my very, very, very best friend in the entire world. We have our differences. We fight about certain things, and she knows what I'm talking about. We have our differences. I love you, though. And, like, we just started talking again because we were mad at each other. Well, I was mad at her. I don't think she was really mad at me, but I was mad at her. And she's still my best friend. Like, even though we went 3 months without talking, I can call her up whenever. Like, we've gone summers without talking to each other, and then I'll just call her right up like nothing had ever happened. Because she's my best friend. I can do that with her. But reason why she's my best friend, we dated the exact same guy for 2 years. She was with him, and I was with him. We lived in the same house. Like, it was crazy. But he manipulated us so much that I wouldn't leave him. She wouldn't leave him. And we just dealt with each other. And we hated each other. Like, we hated each other. We were so mean to each other. I can't tell you how mean we were to each other. We would crack jokes on each other. And we would be serious about it. Like, we would be mean to each other. But now, because he's not in our life, she's my very best friend. I love her to death. Like, that's crazy, right? And then a couple of my other friends I met them through ex-boyfriends who I hate now, like ex-boyfriends, and I'm really good friends with a girl now. Even if it wasn't a girl that my guy cheated on me, whatever, that's just how my friendships happen. Because somebody blinded me from being friends with this person, and now I got to know this person, and they're really mad chill, and they're real, and I like real people, so. And it's the guy or the other person that was in my way that was fake. You know, they tell me all these lies, and me, stupid me, believed them. I'm so done with that. Don't lie to me, you guys. Don't lie to me. Anyway, karma. I love it. Love it. My friend. Okay. I'm not going to reveal her name because we're not really talking right now. We're not on speaking terms because she's got this new boyfriend that she cut me out of her life. He has her blinded. What I was just talking about. He has her blinded about me, and I've always been there for her through everything. Through all these people that have done her wrong, I've always had her back. And I'll always have her back. Like, if she called me right now and was like, I miss you, I need you to come see me, I'm on my way. That's my girl, you know. I'll never turn my back on her. But I told her when she got with this dude that he was going to leave her. I was like, he's going to leave you. He's going to leave you pregnant. After you've done cut your family and your friends, you cut everybody off. You burn all your bridges. And he's got you all to himself. And when he's done with you, he's going to kick you out. He's going to get rid of you. He's going to drop you off with nothing. And you're going to be pregnant with your son, 2 kids, 2 baby dads, and you're going to be alone. And you're not going to have anybody. And it's going to be your fault because you didn't listen to me. She was like, he'd never do that. He loves me. Da, 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 da. Tell me why this dude kicked her out yesterday. Straight kicked her out of the house. I don't know much more detail than that, but I know that he kicked her out. And no, she didn't call me. But if she did call me, I'd be down to go get her. Her and her son. Absolutely. But I just want to be like, I told you so. I told you he was going to do this to you. I told you. Like, why don't you listen to me? Why don't you listen to me? Last thing I'm going to get into is my pet peeves. I got a couple of pet peeves. My number one pet peeve. Don't tap me. Don't tap me. I hate being tapped. I cannot tell you how bad I hate it. If you're trying to get my attention and you're like, Kelly, don't do it. Just thinking about it drives me nuts. I just don't like being tapped. Don't do it. It drives me absolutely insane. My brother used to do it when we were younger to just irritate me. Excuse me. And now it just irks me. I can't stand it. Just thinking about it. Don't tap my shoulders or my head. Like, if you tap my leg, you know, whatever, my back, don't tap my shoulders. I would rather you slap me in the face than tap my shoulders if you're trying to get my attention. Like, really, don't tap me. I don't like it. It just drives me nuts. Like, even if it's just like one finger touching my shoulder. I hate it. Another pet peeve of mine is tailgaters. Stop tailgating me. Straight up, just stop it. If you're so close to me that I can't see your headlights, back up. Back up. Get away from me. Get off my bumper. Like, really? Are you in that big of a hurry? I'm not going to move over for you, actually. I'll probably slow down and go just the same speed as the car next to me just to make you mad. Don't tailgate me. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. The other thing I hate about drivers is when you pass me on the right. I'm driving in the left lane, in the passing lane, and you pass me on the right. Oh my gosh. And the worst thing is when somebody's tailgating me and then they try to pass me on the right. I'm moving over. I don't care if you hit me. Don't pass me on the right. Don't do it. Don't. I can't stand it. I can't tell you how many people I've made so mad by doing that. Like, they'll be on my bumper, and I'll slow down to the car next to me. You know, I'll ride there for a couple minutes, and I see them in my rearview mirror freaking out because they're mad. And then I'll speed up a little bit, and they'll try to pass me on the right, and I'll move over. And then they'll pass me on the left, and they'll be freaking out, and I'll be blowing kisses to them. Love you. It's funny because it's just I'm the horrible to have road rage with because I don't care. You're mad, I'm blowing kisses. It's whatever. Another thing that I don't like, don't tell me how to drive. I'm a good driver. I haven't been in a car accident in like 5 years, knock on wood. But I haven't. I'm a good driver. I drive with my knees. I talk on the phone. I text. Don't tell me how to drive. Don't do it. And another thing, this right here is called the power. Okay? If I hand this to you, I'm allowing you to have the power and listen to whatever you want to. If I want to listen to what I want to listen to, it'll be in my hand. Don't ask me for it because it's mine. I have the power. I have every genre of music on here. I have everything from country to jazz to classical to, oh, I don't even know, rap, R&B, hip-hop, reggae, rock, metal, everything. I have every genre of music. I have oldies on here. Old stuff. I got Mr. Sandman. It's the 60s. I got the Glenn Miller Band on here. That's like the 40s, okay? I got stuff on there that most people don't listen to. I listen to everything. If I'm in a rock mood, I'm going to listen to rock. I don't care if you like it. If you don't want to listen to it, put your headphones on. Get your own iPod and listen to your own stuff because that's what I want to listen to right now. I don't care if you don't like it. Don't touch my heater. Don't touch my air conditioner. Don't touch my mirrors. Leave it alone. It's the way I like it in my car. That's how I like it. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay, just don't. It just drives me absolutely insane. Another thing. The last thing that drives me nuts. And then I'm going to end this. Movie quoters, okay? I'm a straight, hardcore movie quoter, okay? I all the time. Like, I'll hear a line, somebody will say something, and it'll remind me of a line from a movie, and I'll just start quoting the movie. And if you think it's a good movie, and you start quoting it with me, and you mess the line up, and I correct you, don't get mad. I don't like when you misquote movies, especially my favorite movies, because my favorite movies I know how to quote. I can quote them start to finish. Like, I have movie quotes on my phone, like, straight up. I have probably half my ringtones are movie quotes, but not even ringtones. Like, my favorite movie in the entire world, I don't know if you've seen it, it's Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. I love that movie. When I was in high school, I wrote out the script by memory on paper. Like, I missed 5 lines in the entire movie, and they were little lines, like halt and ouch and oh, stuff like that. I can still quote it to this day. The first line in that movie is halt. Who goes there? That's the first line. I know that movie. Halt, who goes there? Yeah, it's a night in the tower. I know that movie. I know movies. That's just what I do. That's what I like. I can watch a movie one time and be able to quote it to you. Just don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm going to go to bed. See, there he goes again, walking down the road. What the world? Yo, that's creepy. I don't know why he's running, but he keeps going back and forth down my road. Okay, anyway, I'm going to bed because that's creeping me out, and I want my lights off. I don't want anybody to know I'm home. I'm scared. I'm not really scared. But deuces, hit me up. Let me know if you liked the video.